What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for joining me here, especially on a Monday afternoon because I'm trying to get this video out as a little bit extra, a little bit of that, a little something. So, Peter Gabriel released another new track from his upcoming album. This one, Playing for Time. This is the Dark Side mix. Watch out, Anakin. Or I guess I should say, watch out, all you younglings. So we're going to take a listen to this track. You know what I thought was really interesting? Because we've covered the other releases from Peter Gabriel, his other singles that have come out. I thought it was interesting that the first song, Panopticon, did not get blocked or anything like that at all. The next song, The Court, did get blocked. How will this one end up? I have no idea. That's why anytime I get the question, why did this song that you reacted to get blocked, but this other YouTuber did it and it was fine, or what? There are no rules. This is the wild, wild west. Just pull up your 6-shooter, grab a tumbleweed, grab a pint of beer or whatever people drink in the West, and this is what we're doing. Anyways, I'm excited to get into it. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. We'll talk about it after. Let's go.
Far away, out amongst the stars, through
It sounds like a Disney song.
down. One by one, the voices say,
I knew it was coming.
I
was waiting for it. Let's talk about Peter Gabriel playing for time. First of all, before I get into it, I want to know what you guys thought. Why are my hands sweaty? What did you guys think? Did you like it? Were you captured? Did you dislike it? Were you bored? Where did you fall on the spectrum? Put your comment down below. I'm going to get into my thing while you're typing. I think that this is the weakest of the 3 singles released so far. I have a personal, everyone has a musical bias, et cetera, preferences, and et cetera. I do not generally like this type and form of music, where it's vulnerable vocals, it's predictable throughout with the piano, and then it gets into the big strings, it comes down for more vulnerability, and then eventually the drum comes in for a big moment, and then it all drops off again. I don't like that style generally. I don't like a lot, I know a lot of mainstream artists kind of have songs like that. It's a formula that's been used over and over for years and years, but that's one thing that keeps me from listening to certain mainstream artists. I don't know who does that. A lot of artists do that. Where I just don't like that style because it just sounds melodramatic and stop. Stop. So for example, let me just use an example. You can have all this grandeur, all this majesty, and it sounds like you're playing and it sounds emotional, but it doesn't feel emotional. Does that make sense? It sounds emotional, but it doesn't feel emotional. Contrast a big production like this with something as simple as, I don't know, Joni Mitchell and Blue, or a track like that. The emotion can come from something in simplicity, and that's true vulnerability. Even following the lyrics, I don't feel like there's anything necessarily being said that carries weight. It sounds like, or I should say, it reads emotional. It sounds emotional, but I'm not feeling it on this particular one. I will say I do like the melody on the piano. I do like the melodies and the way the strings come in later on. I like elements of it, but I will say that this one, I feel like it drags. It goes on too long without really saying anything, and I don't care for it that much. It feels predictable. I've heard everyone do this, so I'm and when it comes to a predictable song formula or composition like this, if you're going to do something in a predictable form, I would at least expect the artist's character eccentricities, their style to come out and to take that standard form and put some irregularities into it, for example. And Peter Gabriel is the artist to do that. But I feel like Playing for Time is playing it safe. That's actually the title of this review. That's actually the best way to sum this up. Far, far away, out amongst the stars, there's a planet spinning slowly. We call it ours. Any time, any day, any moment that we bring to life, we never fade away. I think the lyrics are kind of weak. Listen, you're here for an honest reaction. Oh, the moments come and go, while the memories ebb and flow. Play again. Oh, there's a hill that we must climb towards the mist of time. It's all in here what we've been through. Yeah, Is there anything more to say on it, to be honest? Let's see. Let me look into some information about this track. Playing for Time is a song that I've been working on for a long time and have performed live without lyrics, so some people may be familiar with it. It's an important song for me. It's about time, or mortality, and memories, and the idea that each of us has a planet full of memories which gets stashed inside the brain. Also, I did mention this during the track, but it reminded me of like a Disney song. Like when the character is trying to find themselves and they have this big emotional song. That's what it kind of reminded. It is more of a personal song about how you assemble memories and whether we are prisoners of time or whether that is something that can actually free us. I do think it's good to push yourself towards more bold and interesting experiences, apparently not in this track, because then you will have richer memories to feed you when you get to my age. You also get taught by every meaningful experience that you go through. I'm going to forget about this song as soon as I stop recording. Anyways, I do want to know what you thought, though. Maybe you loved this. Tell me why. Tell me what you enjoyed out of it. Maybe you hated this. Let me know why. I didn't hate this. I just think that it's forgettable and kind of banal. There's just nothing to it. And predictable. Anyways, Playing for Time. Let me know what you guys thought on the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. If it's your first time here and you love this track, you don't like this review. You hate you don't like this video. But I'm always going to be honest with you. Let me know your thoughts, though. Follow me, Patreon, Twitter, all that stuff. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.